Alrighty, hello YouTube, my name is Agent Omega, and I do things. Welcome back to Another Code Recollection. As you may recall, we are currently looking for the floppy disk drive upstairs, but I'm going to take a look around the house because I'm pretty sure we got shunted straight into a cutscene earlier. And, as memory serves, there shouldn't be any cranes in the house, which feels just a little bit weird, because that is Richard's thing. Like, you'd think if there was a hidden crane, there would be one in his house. But no, instead, I believe the next one might be in the diner, or some other facility that's, like, around here. I'm surprised you let me go in where... Oh, okay, this is just a bathroom. Got it.
Huh?
I wasn't expecting to be able to walk into the shower. That is incredibly funny. Okay, let's see. What else can we take a look at while we are down here? Oh, no, that's not the button I wanted. That's also not the button I wanted. Just have to remember how to play this game. Wait, hold on. What? Hold on. There was a proper map button the whole time? What? What? Yo, I've been legitimately just pulling up the DAS and looking at the map for the cranes, and there, you could just hit left bumper this whole time. Immediately taking an L at the beginning of this session. That kind of sucks. You know what, it's like, I believe it got to 90 degrees Fahrenheit outside, which is just ridiculously hot. Future self, look what that is in centigrade, please. Afterwards, and just say it right now. This is the temperature in Celsius. 32 Grad Celsius. Thank you, future self. That basically means it's just ridiculously hot. Like, years ago, in this part of the world, the temperature would have been 15 degrees Fahrenheit cooler than it is right now. That's very much climate change. Really sucks. It's too hot for me. I'm melting. I'm a northerner. We don't do this.
Sorry for the wait, Matthew.
Oh, good timing. I can't log into the computer. It needs a password.
Oh, no. My dad just left for the lab. I can't ask him for it.
Maybe he wrote it down somewhere.
Knowing him, that's very likely.
Don't put your password on
Let's take a look
Post-it
around
notes,
his
kids.
room and see if we can find anything.
On it.
Oh. Huh. See? I knew there was a crane here. I don't know why I thought there wasn't. Also, dang, for 2007, that's some really accurate QR code scanning. I'm standing, like, way over here. Not to mention that, but it's also, like, all folded up and stuff. Okay, so there is one here. I just didn't know it. And then the other ones are in this fancy schmancy house. And actually, I'm not even sure if that is... No, okay. The building that I'm thinking of might be over to the right. I think that's like an abandoned schoolhouse or something like that. But the point is, that's the building that I was thinking of from the first game. Then we have this fancy schmancy house that I'm guessing might be like Elizabeth and her dad, and of course the diner. And then the rest, I'm guessing, are just like in the lab and or the abandoned schoolhouse thing. It might not even be a schoolhouse. I just remember that there was an abandoned building that you go into in the original game. So Rex, that was the dad's name. Yes. Dang. I don't know, my guy. If you're like the only employee at a laboratory and like you're not self-employed, that's a little sus, I'm not gonna lie. Like, yeah, technically speaking, I suppose it could be like a startup, but I don't know, I kind of feel like research tends to require multiple perspectives on scientific findings. It's that whole peer reviewer number 2 meme. Actually, that might be too niche. Like, that might be just a little too in the academia sauce. Academia? I thought you said macadamia. Now I could go for some macadamia nut cookies, like, You know, right before I moved back home, I got myself just an assortment of nuts and stuff that I'd never, like, tried by themselves or whatever. So I had, like, macadamia, hazelnut, there was something else, too. But I was, like, shocked at how good they were, like, just by themselves. I mean, I shouldn't have been, like... I wouldn't be surprised if people just eat those things, but anyway, I'm on a tangent from a wordplay joke, like... Let's actually progress the plot just a little bit. Now, if I were the password, I would be in one of these drawers, but we're gonna be nosy. We're gonna look at everything
Dad?
else first. That's adorable.
This is...
ND. Neurodivergent. Richard Neurodivergent confirmed.
Ah.
ND.
Maybe.
Wait. Are you... Now I'm wondering, do I need to take off all the photos on the wall and rearrange them backwards to get what the actual password is? But even then, that's like 8 characters tops if we're assuming the block writing is used on all of them. Somewhere between 5 and 8 letters. Richard, that's a terrible password. Then again, this is 2007. They don't know what terrible passwords are. To clarify, I am also 1000% poking fun at myself when I say they don't know what terrible passwords are, because, let me tell you, I used some really short passwords back in the day.
What?
USB cable, that's gonna be necessary. Oh, look at the old style connector too, at least they got that right. Hell yeah, accuracy, we love it.
Huh?
Man, he sure does like that origami. That's gonna be your floppy drive, probably.
Huh?
Not gonna lie, that external floppy drive,
Maybe.
like, screams developed by Apple. It's just the whole Mac aesthetic that it has going on right there. Yep, no, we're just gonna back on out because, as I've already suggested, or as the game sort of hinted, rather, yeah, the password's gonna be on the back. This is gonna be so dumb. Yeah. Oh, yes. Okay, the question is, am I going to have to put them in order so that they're chronologically correct the first way around? Hold on. I want to turn this over first. Yeah, so what are... we're probably going for this. We're probably going for this order.
Yeah.
And worst case scenario, I can always flip them around as needed. I'm gonna be mighty disappointed. Mindful. Okay, I was really concerned when I turned over postcard number 3. Oh, man. That's definitely not what I expected the fourth one to say. Also, does mindful have one L or two? Is that one of those dang English things where, like, there are so many variant spellings over the years that both are technically correct, but one actually, like, originated in the 1800s and... Wait. What? Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. Does this have to be caps lock? I'm gonna try caps lock because, I mean, they wrote it in all caps, so... Okay, let's just think this through. If it, for whatever reason, happens to be backwards, and I don't think it can possibly, then that's gonna be... food and me, which doesn't actually mean anything. So yes, I'm gonna go ahead and guess that mindful is just correct.
All right, we're in.
Yes!
Now we just gotta pop the disc in and we're good. Let me see it, Matthew.
One sec.
Oh no,
Here you
it
go.
doesn't fit in this computer. Wherever are we going to find a drive for this?
And it goes...
This is one of those sections of the game that I feel is just a little too hand-holdy.
Oh no.
I say
This
that,
computer has
but
no
in
disk
like
drive.
5 minutes, there's going to be another puzzle
So
that I'm going to be
we
tearing
can't
my
see the
hair
data?
out over.
Wait. Dad said he had an external floppy drive.
Yep.
So it must be somewhere around here.
We've already seen it.
Let's look for it.
You know, this is definitely just a case of my brain must work different, because if I saw the thing that I was looking for in the desk...
Huh?
Well, then again, okay, to be fair,
Ah.
if I had done things in the correct order in the game, I did look at the photos first, and I should have immediately clicked on the ones on the wall, but instead I was like, no, I'm gonna keep looking around. So, okay, point game, I'll give that to the game. But you would also kind of think that if I was continuing to rummage after that, and I saw the things in the drawer, then I would at least, like, take them out, because I know I would need them? I don't know. Point to the game, though, for... Basically because I did things out of order intentionally, I guess. And people won't necessarily do that. Hold on. Do I just... Okay, there we go. I was wondering where the inventory thing was, and it is here, except I need to combine you with you. Yes, now we just need to... Wait, please. Oh my god, it would be the funniest thing. Hold on. Do I... I can put the disc in first, which you really shouldn't do. I mean, probably, but this is fine. So it would be the funniest thing if we need to solve a puzzle, and I don't think this is about to happen, but I'm gonna call it if it does. If we need to put the USB drive in, and we need to flip it around a couple of times, like just as a gimmick, as a gag.
All right.
Nope. Okay. Ashley can just, plug in a USB first try, like, no big deal, bro.
Okay, I can access the floppy disk.
That easily makes her
File
one of the most
popped up on the screen.
powerful protagonists of all time.
What is this?
Open it.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay, so that's why he... This is why he disappeared. He figured out that, I'm guessing, JC Valley or something like that is polluting the lake. He found out this information, and then somebody took out a hit on him.
Corrupted, so I can't read it all. Seems like your dad wrote it, though.
It says, eliminate any suspicion.
Right. That must be it.
I mean,
That's why he was investigating the lake's pollution.
There's a lot of corruption.
And he figured out that this unknown contaminant is what's causing it. Do you think this is why your dad disappeared? Because he was trying to find what really polluted the lake?
It must be.
I'd just like to say...
Someone didn't want Dad to find out, and they got to him.
Shout out to Virtue's Last Reward for having some of the best
Close,
corrupted
Dad.
computer text of all time. It was just like...
Ashley, I want to check out the lake. There's a water quality testing kit in my dad's briefcase.
Because I need to, watch this back in
We'll
post
use
a little
that
bit
to
just to
find
make
this
sure I read what I
unknown
was reading,
contaminant,
but...
And then I'll figure out where it's coming from.
Just putting in the black dots is, okay, but it's not, the
This
best computer
looks
corruption I've ever seen.
Pretty old.
And in Virtue's
old to
Last
use,
Reward,
that's for
there
sure.
is an article about, I don't know if it's the Titanic or some other vessel,
How else can we test
but
the lake's water
it's just
quality?
in the background in one of the images.
The computer just made a noise.
And there's something on the screen.
And it's got all the proper hallmarks of random, truly random characters as the
What's a
corruption, because
gas?
you're going to get
This. My dad made it. Let's see what happens when I hold it near the computer.
various bits will be flipped if the data's corrupted. You won't just get a uniform
What is this?
black box thing. But I get it. That's just me nitpicking as
That's
a
the phone.
hardcore
Maybe
computer
Dad's
user.
calling. Watch the DAS, Matthew.
Sure. Can I play with it once it's finished installing?
It
Why
won't
would you
work for
play
you.
with it? Yeah.
It only likes me.
Oh, come on.
No, but really, it's biometrically keyed, okay, so the phone is ringing. That means we have to go downstairs. Pretty sure in 2007 they also had wireless receivers. Yeah, okay, this is a wireless phone. Richard, have one in your bedroom. Actually, no, okay, that would be being disconnected from office life, and I respect that
Hello?
work-life boundary.
Ashley, is that you?
Jessica!
How's the trip?
Alright, I guess.
You should get out and enjoy yourself. Is your dad there?
He's at the lab. Something came up.
I see. Did he say when he'd be back?
Nope. He didn't say much, as usual.
Okay. I'll try again later.
That's ominous.
Oh. Ashley!
We were that close to a chapter border at the end of last time. I am now kind of upset with myself. But then again, okay, we're 19 minutes in. That would have made for an awkward episode length if I had kept going. So this is fine. I just feel really silly that we were that close to chapter 4 and I didn't know it. This has been session 11, part 1 of Omega Plays Another Code Recollection. Part 2, release on Thursday, June 27th. If you're new to the channel, please consider liking, subscribing, and clicking that bell to be notified. As always, I'm looking forward to your feedback in the comments below. And with that, I will catch you on the flip side. Thanks for watching, everybody.